This is a tropical briefing for Tropical Storm Karen for October 3rd, 2013. This is Morgan Berry, a meteorologist at the National Weather Service in Mobile, Alabama. Keep in mind that there may be changes in the track and intensity of Tropical Storm Karen throughout the evening and into tomorrow, but this should give you a general overview of what we expect. Even though the primary tropical storm impacts will not be affecting our area until this weekend, increasing winds and wave action have already resulted in increased rip current activity. The main hazard on Friday, October 4th is a high rip current risk along coastal Alabama and northwest Florida beaches, and this is expected to continue in advance of and during Tropical Storm Karen. In terms of rain on Friday, we expect increasing squalls, primarily over the marine area. We really do not expect a lot of activity across the land. This is the current forecast track for Tropical Storm Karen. Please do not focus on the exact points along this cone. If you live anywhere along the Gulf Coast and are in this cone, you really need to start thinking about making preparations if you have not already. Tropical Storm Karen is projected to move north-northwest during the day on Friday, then start tracking northeast Friday evening towards our area. Currently, our area is under a hurricane watch. Tropical Storm Karen should make landfall Saturday evening somewhere along the north-central Gulf Coast, but keep in mind that it's still too early to give an exact location of landfall. The potential impacts Friday through Sunday. For heavy rainfall, we're expecting 4 to 8 inches of rain with locally higher amounts throughout the area. The large river basins may experience minor flooding at worst. We really are not expecting a lot in terms of river flooding. For wind impacts, most of these will be confined to the immediate coast and just offshore. We're looking at 40 to 50 mile-an-hour winds possible over the marine area. For coastal flooding, expect 2 to 4 feet of inundation if you live somewhere along coastal Alabama, and 1 to 2 feet of inundation if you live in the northwest Florida panhandle along the coast. Now keep in mind that this is all dependent on both the track and intensity of Tropical Storm Karen. If one of these changes, all of these impacts will change. In terms of beaches, as we've already discussed, there's a high risk for rip currents, and this will continue throughout the event. Beach erosion with wave run-up is definitely possible, and high tide will be during the evening hours, and that is also when we expect Tropical Storm Karen to make landfall. Now here is a graphical representation of what we expect along the coast for flooding, and this is again just along the coast. So we're looking at 2 to 4 feet possible along coastal Alabama and 1 to 2 feet possible along the northwest Florida panhandle. Here's a graphical representation of the coastal impacts. The one that we have not discussed yet is the tornado risk, and that is because it is a very small risk for tornadoes. Also a small risk for wind and surge. Our main risks will be rip currents. As far as the inland impacts go, as you can see, most everything is a slight risk. Wind, tornadoes, flash flooding, and river flooding. We will continue to monitor the development of Tropical Storm Karen, and will likely give another briefing Friday afternoon if conditions warrant it. You can get more information and you can see all of our products if you go to weather.gov/MOB. You can also follow us for more fast-breaking information on social media. On Twitter, go to NWS Mobile, and on Facebook, look for National Weather Service Mobile. Thank you.